Number 1. The 1994 Ford F-150 regular cab long bed, priced at just $3,800 and located in Marble Falls, Texas. At 31 years old, this truck is officially a classic, and while it may not be show-ready, it's got the bones of a solid daily driver or project that's already seen some smart updates. The seller notes it runs well, with only a minor adjustment needed to the spark plug distributor, which means you're not dealing with a full-blown project, just a bit of fine-tuning to bring it fully into form. Last month, it was treated to a round of critical servicing that makes a big difference in reliability. A new fuel pump, fresh spark plugs and wires, and fluid and filter changes for both the engine and the transmission. That means you're started with a truck that's already been invested in, not neglected or dumped on the market. Even better, the air conditioning works, which is a big deal if you spent any time driving an old truck in the Texas heat. On top of that, the inspection, insurance, and title are all current, so you're not facing any paperwork headaches. Just hop in, get it tuned, and go. As a long bed, this F-150 gives you that extra utility for hauling lumber, equipment, or whatever else the job or hobby requires. It's the kind of truck that may have a few dings, may not win awards, but absolutely earns its keep day after day. Whether you're looking for a tough backup truck, a basic farm rig, or just a reliable, affordable Ford with vintage vibes and working AIC, this 1994 F-150 is a smart bet. It's priced to move, already had meaningful maintenance, and just needs someone with a wrench and a little time to make it truly shine again. If you're near Marble Falls, this is a kind of under $- 4K truck that's getting harder and harder to find, especially one that isn't beaten to ground and still carries a clear title, cold air, and real usability. Number 2. The 1968 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab long bed, priced at $18,000 and located in Houston, Texas. This isn't some forgotten farm truck or a rusty project waiting for years of restoration. This one's been given the attention it deserves. The seller says it's a solid truck with lots of new parts, and most importantly, everything works. That alone sets it apart from a lot of classic trucks in this era, where electrical gremlins, mechanical quirks, or patchy rebuilds are often the norm. The automatic transmission makes it easy to drive and more accessible for everyday use. Whether you're cruising through town, running weekend errands, or just enjoying the feeling of old-school steel and V8 sound. While this truck doesn't have air conditioning, it makes up for it with mechanical integrity, a clean setup, and a kind of raw driving experience that vintage truck lovers appreciate. It comes with a blue Texas title, meaning the ownership history is clear and the transfer should be hassle-free. The body styling on a '68 Chevy is iconic, muscular yet simple, with clean lines and timeless curb appeal. Whether you're looking to keep it stock, drop in a more modern powertrain later, or simply enjoy it as is, this long bed C10 has the bones and the reliability to serve as a dependable classic. Trucks from this era have skyrocketed in value in recent years, and finding one that's not hacked up or halfway done is becoming harder every day. At $18,000, this one lands in that sweet spot where the hard work is already done, and you're not paying Barrett-Jackson prices for the privilege of owning an American icon. If you're near Houston and you're in the market for a clean, no-nonsense 1968 Chevy 1500 with a solid foundation and plenty of new components, this could be the long bed legend you've been waiting for. Number 3. The 1974 Ford F-100, priced at $11,500 and located in Conroe, Texas. If you're looking for a classic pickup that doesn't just look good, but also sounds incredible, this might be your match. The seller says it runs and drives really well, and it's clear they put serious care into this build, including over $2,000 invested in a full sound system, making it a rare blend of retro appeal and modern audio performance. That means whether you're cruising to car meets, rolling down the highway, or simply turning heads on a Saturday afternoon, this truck is going to keep you entertained every mile of the way. It features an automatic transmission, so you don't have to wrestle with gears to enjoy the ride. Just hop in and go. The green exterior adds that bold, classic flavor that 70s Fords are known for, giving it character and presence without trying too hard. The interior color isn't listed, but it's safe to assume that the sound system is well integrated into the cab, likely with updated speakers, head unit, and possibly even subwoofers tucked behind the seat or under the dash, perfect for those who want a bit of personality in their daily soundtrack. With a clean title in hand, the truck is ready to transfer ownership and hit the road today. The beauty of a 1974 F100 is in its simplicity and toughness. These trucks were built with thick steel, clean lines, and real utility in mind, and they wear time well. This one is no project or half-finished garage find. It's ready to enjoy immediately. Whether you're looking for a dependable classic with a touch of flair or a fun, retro ride with serious audio muscle, this Conroe-based Ford F100 is a strong candidate. For $11,500, you're getting a well-sorted, great driving vintage pickup with major upgrades in all the right places and none of the drama that comes with starting from scratch. If you're anywhere near Conroe, Texas, don't miss a chance to take this one for a spin. It's the kind of truck that makes every drive feel like a good day. Number 4. The 1982 Ford F100, priced at $5,500 or best offer, and located in Dallas, Texas. What you're looking at here is a completely original truck, untouched and unmodified, powered by Ford's legendary inline-six engine, known for its durability, simplicity, and long-lasting performance. The seller notes it runs and drives well, making it an ideal entry point into the world of classic trucks without diving into a project that needs months of work. Whether you're looking for a shop runner, a weekend cruiser, or a light-duty daily driver with old-school charm, this truck is ready to serve. The body is in great shape, which is impressive for a truck that's over 40 years old, especially when so many F100s of this era have been patched, repainted, or rusted through. With a clean title in hand, the paperwork's already in order, so the next step is just a handshake and a drive home. This truck represents that perfect balance between affordability and dependability. It's not overpriced, it's not hacked up, and you don't need to be a mechanic to enjoy it right away. The inline-six is a kind of motor that responds well to regular maintenance and will run for decades if treated right, and because this truck is still all original, you're working with a blank canvas. Whether you want to leave it stock, drop an AV8, or just lower it slightly and enjoy the vintage lines. For collectors, purists, or anyone who respects the beauty of a well-kept survivor, this one checks all the right boxes. Priced at $5,500 OBO, it gives plenty of room to add your own touches over time without breaking the bank. If you're near Dallas and you've been looking for a clean, classic early 80s Ford F100 with strong bones, good manners on the road, and a timeless look, this truck is absolutely worth a closer look. Number 5. The 1969 Ford F100, listed for $15,500 firm and located in Iowa Park, Texas. Under the hood sits a freshly built 390 cubic inch big block V8, the kind of powerhouse that turns a vintage pickup into a proper street cruiser. The seller says it runs great, and this isn't just a weekend toy. This truck is ready to be your daily driver, with the kind of power and dependability that makes it fun to drive every single day. The overall condition is rated at a 7 to 8 out of 10, which puts it well above average for a 55-year-old pickup, especially one that hasn't been over-restored or stripped of its character. It's also garage kept, which tells you it's been loved, not left out in the elements like so many other trucks from this era. The body lines on the 69 F100 are unmistakably classic, boxy, clean, and strong, and when you pair that timeless styling with a big block on the hood, you're getting both form and function in one handsome package. The seller is straightforward. No scams, no games, and they prefer a phone call only, which usually means they're serious about the truck and want to deal with serious buyers. With a firm price of $15,500, it reflects the value of a solid, drivable classic that doesn't need a year in the shop before you can enjoy it. Whether you're looking for something to cruise, show, or simply own as a piece of American muscle truck history, this 1969 F100 checks the boxes. Fresh motor, reliable performance, and a condition rating that speaks to years of proper care. If you're anywhere near Iowa Park, Texas, and you're in the market for a no-nonsense V8 powered Ford Classic with road-ready capability and garage-kept quality, this one is absolutely worth picking up the phone for. Number 6. The 1984 GMC C1500 regular cab long bed, priced at $12,900 and located in Allen, Texas. This classic pickup doesn't just look good. It's been thoughtfully upgraded and well cared for, making it a standout choice whether you're a collector, a cruiser, or someone who simply appreciates the style and simplicity of 80s American trucks. Dressed in a stunning turquoise exterior with a clean gray interior, it captures that classic Southwest aesthetic and radiates vintage personality from every angle. The paint looks fresh, sharp, and ready to shine at your local meet or just cruising down Main Street. On the inside, the cab has been kept neat and tasteful, with the gray interior offering a clean contrast to the exterior pop. But this C1500 isn't just about looks. It's been mechanically dialed in too. Recent upgrades include a new alternator, new power steering pump, and fresh brakes, making this truck more than just a showpiece. It's a dependable, road-ready driver. The rear differential seal has also been replaced, and the air conditioning is working, which is a big plus for anyone who plans to enjoy this beauty through the Texas summer. The engine runs strong, according to the seller, and with GMC's reputation for tough, reliable drivetrains, you can expect plenty of miles left in this classic. Whether you want to add it to your vintage fleet, use it for weekend cruising, or simply show it off around town, this 1984 GMC C1500 delivers a full package: style, substance, and mechanical peace of mind. With a clean title already in hand, there's no red tape. Just grab the keys and go. Trucks like this, with clean bodies, solid maintenance, working AIC, and timeless paint, are getting harder to find every year, especially in this price range. So if you're near Allen, Texas, and want a cool, classic GMC pickup that's equal parts reliable and eye-catching, this one deserves a spot at the top of your list. Number 7. The 1964 Chevrolet 3/4 ton pickup, listed for $6,500 and located in Carson City, Nevada. This truck has the bones and heart of a true survivor. Simple, tough, and still out there doing what it was built to do. The seller notes that it runs and drives well, and it's riding on a set of good tires, so you're not walking into a project that needs immediate investment just to be roadworthy. Under the hood is a small block V8, though the exact displacement is unknown. What we do know is that it appears to be very clean internally, as confirmed by a visual inspection to the oil filler neck. Always a great sign of how the motor's been treated over the years. It's paired with classic 4-speed manual transmission, for on the floor, the way trucks used to be, giving you that raw, connected feel that modern pickups just can't replicate. From a mechanical side, it also looks like it's had a new fuel tank recently installed, and the fuel filter is clear of any contamination, meaning the truck is breathing clean and ready to go. The title is clean and in hand, and the seller is crystal clear. Cash only, in person, no exceptions, which tells you this is a no-nonsense, straight-up deal from someone who values both the truck and their time. You're not buying a trailer queen here. You're buying a classic piece of American iron that still has years of usefulness and presence left in it. Whether you want a solid base for a resto mod, a dependable vintage work truck, or just something fun and affordable to take to the hardware store on a Saturday, this 1964 Chevy offers a lot of value. It's a great blend of patina and practicality, perfect for the enthusiast who appreciates clean mechanicals and honest presentation. If you're near Carson City and you're ready to shake hands, pay in cash, and drive home with a piece of working-class history, this is one worth checking out. Just don't waste Robert's time, because his truck, like its owner, doesn't mess around. Number 8. The 1988 Ford F-150, priced at $13,500 and located in San Francisco, California. This isn't your typical high-mileage, beat-up farm truck. This one's been maintained to the point where the seller confidently describes its condition as like new. It's painted in a striking red finish that really pops and carries that timeless Ford truck style that made the 8th generation F-Series so iconic. Under the hood, it's powered by a 6-cylinder gas engine, which balances solid performance with fuel efficiency. Perfect for someone who wants a classic truck they can actually drive every day without worrying about gas mileage or overcomplication. The manual transmission makes it even more engaging to drive, giving you full control over the experience, and adds to that retro, hands-on feeling that modern trucks just can't match. What's especially interesting is that it's listed as front-wheel drive, which is unusual for an F-150 and might be an error in the listing. It's likely rear-wheel drive, as that would be consistent with the drivetrain setup of this generation. Still, that small confusion aside, what really matters is how clean and solid this truck presents. With 156,000 miles on the odometer, it shows signs of being used but not abused, and it has clearly been cared for over the years. Trucks like these, especially in like new condition, are becoming rare finds. Most have been worked hard, rusted out, or modified beyond recognition. But this one stands out as a preserved example of what a late 80s F-150 should be: clean, functional, and ready to go. Whether you're a collector looking for a factory-style survivor, a Ford enthusiast, or someone who just wants a no-nonsense, eye-catching classic truck that drives as good as it looks, this one checks all the right boxes. The clean title makes for a smooth sail, and the manual gearbox and inline-6 powertrain mean fewer electronics, fewer problems, and more connection between you and the road. If you're anywhere near San Francisco and you're hunting for a vintage Ford F-150 that's been kept in remarkably original shape, this red beauty could be the one you drive straight into your next car meet, or simply enjoy for years to come. Number 9. The 1975 DATSUN 620 pickup, offered at $12,000 and located in Norwood. Described as being in like new condition, this little truck is one of the best preserved examples of the beloved 620 platform we've seen. With only 23,258 miles on the odometer, it's not just clean, it's extraordinarily rare. These trucks were never meant to be collector's items back in the day. They were workhorses, daily drivers, and utility companions. Most have long since disappeared from the roads, rusted out, or modified beyond recognition. But this one, it has survived, and not only survived, but thrived. Finished in a crisp white exterior, it gives off a timeless, clean-cut look that's both minimal and elegant. The body lines are unmistakably vintage Japanese pickup, with that slightly squared-off cab and tight bed proportions that give it undeniable charm. Under the hood is a reliable 4-cylinder gas engine, which keeps things efficient and simple, exactly what these trucks were known for. Paired with manual transmission and rear-wheel drive, this truck offers an old-school driving experience that's hard to replicate today. Engaging, mechanical, and refreshingly analog. The seller notes its condition as like new, which suggests both the interior and exterior have been exceptionally maintained or restored to original spec. These trucks were often passed over in favor of larger American pickups of the time, but in recent years, the DATSUN 620 has gained cult status for its styling, reliability, and compact proportions that make it perfect for urban use or weekend car shows. It's also a great platform for light customization, though this one might be better off left untouched, given its survivor status. With a clean title, everything is in place for a straightforward sale. Whether you're a vintage Japanese car collector, a fan of minimalist truck design, or someone who simply wants a unique classic that stands out without screaming for attention, this 1975 DATSUN 620 offers an amazing blend of rarity, simplicity, and pride of ownership. For $12,000, you're not just buying a truck, You're securing a piece of preserved automotive history that's getting harder to find by the year. If you're near Norwood, don't miss the opportunity to see this white gem in person. It might be small in size, but makes a big statement wherever it goes. Number 10. The 1986 GMC Sierra 2500 pickup, listed at $15,000 and located in Snowflake, Arizona. This full-size, heavy-duty classic is a great example of GM's squared-off, tough-as-nails design philosophy from the 80s. A truck built when functionality came first and durability was non-negotiable. With over 251,000 miles on the odometer, it's clear this truck has lived a full life. But the seller says it still runs and drives with no issues, which speaks volumes about the strength of these old V8 powertrains and the care it's likely received. Powered by a dependable 8-cylinder gas engine, paired to an automatic transmission, this Sierra is equipped with 4-wheel drive, making it perfect not just for pavement but for rough roads, job sites, or off-grid adventures. Whether you're heading into mountains towing a load, or just want a solid vintage 3/4 ton that can handle what modern trucks often complicate, this one gets the job done with old-school grit. The condition is listed as good, which means it's probably clean enough to be presentable, but still proudly shows signs of its working history. And that's part of the charm. This is a show queen. It's a get-in-and-go kind of truck, perfect for someone who wants reliability, capability, and classic styling, without needing to baby it. The title is clean, making for a smooth transfer of ownership, and the seller is open to calls or texts for serious buyers. These square-body GMCs from the mid-'80s are rising fast in desirability, especially the heavy-duty 2500 series with 4x4 capability. They're simple to work on, built with robust parts, and have that nostalgic 80s look that's becoming increasingly sought after by collectors, overlanders, and restorers alike. If you're in the market for a dependable old truck with real backbone and none of the digital headaches of modern pickups, this 1986 GMC Sierra 2500 might be exactly what you're looking for. It's got the bones, the history, and the drivetrain to handle just about anything you throw at it. So if you're near Snowflake, Arizona, and want a classic truck that still puts in work like it's 1986, this one's worth a call. Number 11. The 1970 Chevy C10 shortbed, listed for $7,500 and located in Huntington Park, California. At first glance, it might look like your average classic shortbed pickup, but underneath, this truck is a whole different animal. This build is sitting on a full 2006 Cadillac Escalade chassis, meaning you're getting the raw style of a 70 C10, but with the power, handling, and suspension of a modern luxury SUV. At the heart of this beast is a 6.0-liter V8 made to an AWD all-wheel drive setup, a rare combo in a vintage pickup, and one that gives it exceptional grip and power delivery, whether you're on pavement or something a little looser. It's also rolling on full modern suspension, offering a smoother and more capable ride than any factory-built C10 could dream of back in the day. According to the seller, all the hard work is done. The swap is complete, the drivetrain is in, and the truck runs. But there are still minor welds, bodywork, and paint needed to take it to the finish line. That's good news for anyone who's handy or wants to put their own spin on the final look, without having to tackle the time-consuming and expensive job of a full chassis and powertrain conversion. It's a true project in the fun stage, mechanically impressive, drivable, and ready for customization. The odometer reads 160,000 miles, likely reflecting the donor chassis and drivetrain, which is expected and acceptable for a modernized build like this. The condition is listed as good, which seems fair for a running project with completed major components. The seller is also open to trades and is considering serious offers, so there's room for negotiation or maybe even a cool swap if you've got something of similar value. Trucks like this, classic bodies on modern platforms, are becoming more and more popular, especially with those who want vintage aesthetics but 21st century performance and reliability. If you're near Huntington Park and are looking for a rest-a-mod project that's already had the heavy lifting done, this 1970 C10 could be the perfect platform for your next custom build. It's got style, muscle, and potential, just waiting for the right enthusiast to finish what's already a bold and exciting transformation. Number 12. The 1995 Ford F-150 regular cab short bed, offered at a steal for just $880 and located in Jackson, Mississippi. Let's be honest, this one's not turnkey. It's a project or a parts truck, depending on how much time and effort you're ready to put in. But it's got something worth saving. That legendary 4.9-liter straight six, affectionately nicknamed the Million-Mile Motor for a reason. Known for its durability, simplicity, and torque-heavy performance, this inline six has built a cult following and is still one of Ford's most respected engines. The seller says the motor and transmission are both good, which is half the battle already won if you're thinking about restoration or reuse. The issues are clearly laid out. It needs a fuel tank and lines reinstalled, a battery, and a front bumper and grille, which, as the seller mentions, you can grab for about $40 from Stars, likely a local salvage or part supplier. There's no sugarcoating here. This truck's not running as is and will require a bit of wrench time, but that's why it's under $1,000. The seller has reduced the price accordingly, making it a very affordable starting point for anyone looking to flip a truck, build a budget classic, or even just harvest a solid drivetrain. And they're not wrong. 9th generation F-150s, especially short beds with clean titles and strong drivetrains, have skyrocketed in value over the last couple of years. Even as a non-runner, this is the kind of truck that turns heads once it's cleaned up and put back together. The straight six is easier to maintain than a modern V8, and with the right TLC, it can become a dependable daily, a fun shop truck, or a foundation for something wild like a resto mod or patina build. Whether you're looking for a low-cost project or just want to part out and make your money back, this 1995 Ford F-150 is a no-frills, honest listing with a ton of upside for someone who knows what they're doing. If you're anywhere near Jackson, Mississippi, and you've got the time, tools, and vision to bring an old-school workhorse back to life, or just make a few bucks flipping parts, this might be one of the better $880 bets you'll find in today's truck market. Number 13. The 1986 Ford F-150, listed at just $3,200 and located in Dallas, Texas. With its clean white exterior, classic lines, and no-nonsense design, this truck is everything you'd expect from a 7th-generation Ford pickup, durable, reliable, and ready to work. Under the hood is a 6-cylinder gas engine, most likely the legendary 4.9L inline six, known for its incredible torque and reputation as a forever motor. With around 150,000 miles on the odometer, this truck has seen the road, but still has life left in it, especially considering the simplicity and serviceability of this powertrain. It's paired with manual transmission, giving you full control over the gear shifts and keeping the driving experience as mechanical and connected as trucks used to be. This rear-wheel drive setup makes it an ideal city hauler, light-duty work truck, or weekend project that won't leave you wrestling with overcomplicated electronics. The condition is listed as good, which, in this price range and era, likely means it's structurally sound with the expected patina, maybe a few dings, but no major rust or mechanical red flags. It's the kind of honest truck that reminds you why people fell in love with F-150s in the first place. Easy to drive, easy to fix, and endlessly dependable. The clean title makes ownership straightforward, and at $3,200, it's priced well below the going rate for classic trucks with a manual gearbox and a 6-cylinder heart. Whether you're a fan of minimalist pickups, want a reliable shop truck, or just crave a slice of classic Americana without breaking the bank, this 1986 F-150 delivers on every front. It's not flashy, but that's what makes it great. Just a solid, clean old Ford that's ready to be driven, upgraded, or restored however you see fit. If you're near Dallas and you're in the market for a truck with character, capability, and that unmistakable 80s Ford toughness, this one's definitely worth a look.